Hello! Let's all go to the moon! Warning, I am not a financial advisor, only a guy that makes informative, engaging, and funny tech videos. Cryptocurrency is extremely volatile, and I can lose everything. However, I hope that that's not the case, and hopefully we can all become millionaires by using the tactic outlined in this video. You have been warned. Now enjoy the video. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, today we're going to talk about the crypto world's most prized currency, and that is Bitcoin. As Bitcoin continues to climb and becomes more and more mainstream, I figured now is the time to share my portfolio. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, back in March of this year, I decided to purchase $10 worth of Bitcoin at the same time every day. Then after about 30 days of doing that, I made a video talking about why I was doing it, why I was using PayPal to purchase my crypto, and that I would be doing it for the foreseeable future. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I highly suggest that you watch it before watching this video, as it will explain some things into a lot more detail. Now, as far as the last part, as purchasing $10 worth of Bitcoin a day for the foreseeable future, well, that all was put to a stop when I resigned from my job. So let's hop on the computer and see if this experiment actually made me money or if I lost money in the process. So this right here, my friends, is my Bitcoin purchase spreadsheet. As you can see right here, I started purchasing Bitcoin on March 17th, 2021. The Bitcoin price was $59,203.13. The purchase amount was $10, which is what I purchase every day. Transaction fee is 50 cents. And then this is the amount of Bitcoin that I purchased at that price and then the time of purchase. So the whole thought process of this experiment is to purchase Bitcoin for the same amount at the same time every day. So during this time, I was on paternity leave, so I wasn't working my regular 9-to-5 job. So I was able to purchase Bitcoin at 12 p.m. every day. Now, as you can see, I didn't always meet that deadline. Sometimes I forgot, and so I ended up purchasing it later in the day like I did here on March 31st. So the last video had all this data up to about mid-April-ish. So around that time when I did the previous video, that's when Bitcoin hit its high. I think on April 15th, it hit its high at like 64,000 something. But at the time I purchased it, it was $63,411.55. So Bitcoin kind of peaked and then it started to dip a little bit. So we got a high in April about 64,000, whereas a month and a half later, it's down about $30,000. Okay, so here we have June starting out about $36,000. It ends up about $35,000. So throughout the month, it went up, it went down, kind of stayed around the same throughout the entire month, but ended up a little bit down at $35,000. And then as you can see too, at the beginning of June, I actually had to go back to work. So I wasn't able to purchase my Bitcoin at 12 p.m. I had to push it to after work. So I started to purchase Bitcoin at 7 p.m. every day. So what I think is nice about not worrying about the price, just purchasing the same amount, being consistent every day, is the fact that everything will kind of average out. All right, so we got the beginning of July. It starts out at $33,445.94. So if we look at July 19th, July 20th, it went down to $29,852, $29,900. So that was a pretty scary moment because it's like, man, I'm gonna lose all my money. But I knew I was cool because I believe Bitcoin, I believe cryptocurrency is the future. It's just a matter of when it's gonna be fully implemented and how high it's gonna get. So then we go to August and starts out a little bit better than July at $39,804. Everything kind of progresses up until August 22nd, 21, where the price was $50,150.46. And then it kind of just levels off. So then we go into my last month of purchasing Bitcoin at $10 a day. So at the beginning of September, we start out hot at $49,972.52. And it does pick up a little bit. However, we do see a downward turn and it ends up at $43,965.71. So once again, I'm using the same graphs that I used in the previous video. So as you can see from the graph, it shows each day and then how much Bitcoin was going for on that day when I purchased it. So it's a pretty nifty graph. Right here is at our peak. And then down here, 29,900 on July 20th is the bottom as far as this experiment goes. Now, what you'll see in this graph is how much Bitcoin I actually purchased on that day. So as I said, don't worry about the price. The price of Bitcoin will go up, it'll go down, but when it goes up, of course, you're buying less Bitcoin. When it goes down, they say, you're buying the dip, you get more Bitcoin. So as you can see from this graph, as the price goes down, the amount of Bitcoin that I purchased goes up. Pretty simple. So now we get to the part that I'm sure everybody's been waiting for. So if I were to sell right now, Would I make money or would I lose money? First, we need to figure out how much did I invest. So I did this for 198 days, and I spent $10.50 on each day. So in total, I invested $2,079 over 198 days. So let's go over to PayPal and see how much my Bitcoin is worth right now. Okay, so as of October 16th, 2021 at 12:55 p.m., I own 0.04543131 Bitcoin for a value of $2,765.63. So we'll subtract that by $2,079. We are in the positive this time at $686.63. Now, if I were to sell right now, I wouldn't get all that money because of course PayPal's got to take their cut as well. So I would guesstimate I'm up about $400, $500. Well, Handsome Nation, what do you think about my nifty experiment? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, you might as well like this video, share the content, of course, hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified every time I go live or when I post new content. Thank you and have a good one.